I never thought I'd say this out loud, but here it is. I felt more alone married than I ever did when I was single. Sounds strange, right? But sometimes the loneliest place you can be is lying next to someone who has stopped seeing you, stopped choosing you, stopped touching you. My name is Ethan. I'm 36, and I manage a gym in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not an influencer, not a guru, not a guy selling motivational quotes online. I just help people move better, feel stronger, and push through their limits. But the hardest limit I ever faced wasn't physical. It was emotional. It was living inside a marriage that had already died and trying to convince myself it was still alive. Claire and I met at a barbecue in 2015. She was sharp, sarcastic, magnetic, and I fell fast. She was a school counselor, good at asking about others, but not at sharing herself. I was calm, steady. She was fiery and alive. We dated 2 years, got married, and the first stretch was good. Laughs, trips, connection, heat. Then, around year 3, intimacy evaporated, not slowly but suddenly, like a switch flipped. I thought it was stress. I tried to fix things with patience, cooking, massages, doing more around the house, hoping she'd feel loved enough to come back. But she didn't. Affection vanished. Sex became a chore. And when I asked gently if she was okay with where we were, she brushed me off. I'm tired. I don't think about that stuff like men do. It's not a big deal. But it was a big deal, because sex wasn't just sex. It was about being wanted, desired, chosen. Living like a ghost in your own marriage is soul-crushing. I tried to reignite things, dressed up, took her out, thought maybe there was hope. That night, she kissed me for 2 seconds, then pulled away and said flatly, "I just don't get horny anymore." Like it was weather, that sentence hollowed me out. I started sleeping on the couch. That's when Natalie, her younger sister, moved in temporarily. 28, vibrant, loud, playful, opposite of Claire in every way. She noticed the couch, noticed the coldness, and one night leaned across the counter, looked me in the eye, and said, "So what? You're supposed to live like a monk now because she tapped out. Then let me." My heart screamed no, my body screamed yes. And I walked out, stood by the pool all night, terrified not of what almost happened, but of the fact I finally felt seen. Temptation doesn't just vanish, though. Weeks later, with Claire away for the weekend, Natalie and I crossed that line. It wasn't wild or reckless. It was tender, intimate, alive. For the first time in years, I felt wanted. When Claire came home, she didn't notice a thing, barely said hello, offered me a leftover wrap, and I realized she had stopped choosing me a long time ago, and I had finally stopped choosing her. When she later found out through a text Natalie sent me, it all exploded. She accused. I admitted. She expected me to beg, but instead I told her the truth. She had left me long before I ever touched her sister. She hadn't packed her bags, but she had packed away her love. Natalie left soon after with a note, and Claire begged for therapy, begged for another chance. But by then, I was already gone emotionally. I filed for divorce. 6 months later, I live in my own apartment with my dog Duke. The gym is thriving. I'm building something new, and I've learned this. Healing isn't passive. You have to choose it every single day. Natalie gave me clarity. Claire gave me lessons. And I gave myself permission to walk away. If you've ever felt invisible in a relationship, if you've ever begged silently to be noticed, hear me. You're not crazy. You're not weak. And you're not required to wither away quietly. You deserve to be chosen. And if you aren't, then choose yourself. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait until you're broken. The loneliest place in the world is next to someone who has stopped seeing you. So my call to you is this. If you see yourself in my story, stop waiting. Start healing. Start choosing you. Because the moment you do, that's when your real life begins.